For years, I've been trying to get TikTok to take down an account that's been using my videos, and every time I report it, they say it's not an impersonation, even though that account has been DMing people pretending to be me. So finally, this morning, they asked me to submit my license with a photo proving my identity, and I finally think it's going to get taken down. And here's the thing, I'm actually an attorney, and I work with other online business owners to help them legally protect their content and their business. So even with my legal knowledge, I've had trouble with these websites, and that just shows how frustrating and time-consuming it can be to deal with copyright infringement online, whether you're an attorney or not. And that's why today I want to make it easier for you by breaking down the exact steps you can take to protect your content online. And we are going to cover how to file a DMCA takedown notice to remove your stolen content from social media. First, let's talk about the DMCA, which stands for the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. And the DMCA is a US law that was created to protect creators from having their work stolen or misused online. And it allows you to request that websites or platforms take down any content that's using your copyrighted material without your permission. So it can be a blog post, it can be a video, it can be an image, it can be a digital product. If it's yours and it's being used without your permission, you can file a DMCA takedown. And DMCA takedowns aren't just for big companies or influencers. It's available to anyone, whether you're a new content creator or an experienced online business owner. And there's platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram. They all have their own processes for DMCA takedowns. So if you're publishing anything online, knowing how to file this is crucial. Truly, it is one of the most effective and quickest ways to protect your intellectual property and prevent others from benefiting off work without your permission. Now you may be wondering when to file a DMCA takedown. You want to do this if you find somebody using your content without your permission. So this can be blog posts, videos, photos that you see on Instagram, wherever it is. And it's really important because copyright infringement can really hurt creators by letting others make money off of your work without your permission. And it can mess with your credibility, especially if the stolen content is being used in ways that doesn't match your brand or what you stand for. So if you're on YouTube and you've noticed that somebody has posted a video that you've created and you didn't give them permission to do so, go ahead and make sure you file that DMCA takedown notice. Now, before you file your DMCA takedown, I suggest that you prepare for it. So first, so I would take some screenshots of your content, take screenshots of the infringing content. I like to use a screenshot grabber, especially if it's for a website. And I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but I will try to remember to include it in the video as well as in the description box. But it is what I use to take screenshots of all my clients' websites. And then also make sure that you have the URL of your original content as well as the URL of the infringing content, if there is a URL for it, which I assume there more than likely will be. And then next, you're going to have to prove ownership. So I would just keep records of when the content was published and any registered copyrights that you have. Okay, so I want to show you step by step how to do a DMCA takedown on YouTube. And I am coming here on the living room floor right now. So first, you're going to go into your YouTube studio and go to your copyright. And if I sound annoyed, it's because I am. I recorded this already and Loom did not do its job. But anyway, it's fine. Go to copyright on the side, and then you're going to press new removal request. From here, go to this button, add a video, press it, state what type of work your content is. And for this video, I'm just going to say it's a video. And then for the subcategory, they're going to ask you what type of video. I'm going to say internet video. And then the source of your content. So if the content is on YouTube, you would press from my YouTube channel. If the content is from like your Instagram or TikTok, whatever, you would say from outside of YouTube. For this video, I'm just going to say from my YouTube channel. And then from there, you would put in the URL of the video. Next, you would select the location of the infringed content and you would say, is it the entire video? If it is, press entire video. Is it just part of the video? If so, then press the timestamps of the infringer's video. And then you'll put in the URL of the infringer's video as well, and then press add to list. From there, you're going to put who the copyright owner is. In this case, I'm going to say it's myself, but it could be your company, your organization, or if you're doing this on behalf of a client, the copyright owner's name. So you can either put the YouTube channel name. You could also put your like actual name, the company organization name as well. And then put in your phone number, any secondary emails. Your primary is already in there. That's the email from your YouTube channel that they're pulling. Then the relationship to copyrighted content, you can put owner, you can put copyright holder, you can put creator. Any of those should work. And then you'll put in your, address, city, country, all that type of stuff. And then from there, the removal options, you have two options. You can say that you want to give that person 7 days to remove the content and they can avoid a copyright strike. Or if you just want it removed and you don't care about them getting a copyright strike, you just do the standard removal. And this is up to you. There's no right or wrong way, really just whatever you prefer. And then from there, you can also click that you want to prevent future copies of your content from appearing on YouTube. And then last but not least, legal agreements. And this is the part that's really, really important. And they've already done the hard work for you. But according to like the actual law, you have to have a good faith belief that the material is not authorized by the copyright owner. Basically, you have not given them permission. So you check that box. Next, you would say that the information is accurate under penalty of perjury, that all the information in this notice is accurate and that you are the owner or an agent. And then next, that you understand that abusing this tool could result in termination of your YouTube account. After that, you would put in your signature, which would be your full legal name. And that is it. That's all you have to do. And you would then submit it at the top. And that's all you have to do a takedown notice on YouTube. I also have a video, a short, where I show you how to do a takedown notice on Instagram as well. I also wanted to show you that you can do a DMCA takedown for like non-video content. So say there's an image of your banner on somebody else's like YouTube video channel, you can request that be taken down. There isn't a form for this. You have to send them an email and like write the DMCA takedown, but they do show you how to do it. And I also have DMCA takedowns on my website inside of the CEO Legal Kit, and I'll leave that in the description below. But yes, you can also do DMCA takedowns even if it's not a video that you want taken down, and as long as it's original work. Now, what happens after you file that DMCA takedown? Well, once you submit the request, most platforms will usually take down the infringing content within a few days. With that said, timing can vary. Now, the person that did post that infringing content might dispute the takedown, and that is called a counter notice. And basically, they're saying that they have the right to use that content, and this might mean you'll need to take further action. So you can either let it go, or if you're confident that your content is being used without your permission, you might have to escalate that issue by getting an attorney involved. But in most cases, it's rare for things to get that far. But I just want to, let you know what may happen in the future when you're going through filing a DMCA takedown. Now, I want to discuss some common misconceptions about DMCA takedowns. They are not lawsuits. So they are just a fast track way to get content removed without having to take like formal legal action. And then also, because it's a US law, not all platforms or websites may comply, but for the most part, I've had to send DMCA takedowns outside of the US, and they are usually willing to comply and take down the content. And remember that the DMCA is not just for big businesses. If you're a content creator, large or small, if you are a small business owner, you can still use DMCA takedowns. It is for anybody whose content has been used without their permission. And if you want to protect your copyright, you can always add copyright notices to your videos. You can add watermarks to make sure that you're putting a mark on content that is yours and kind of branding it as yours. I always recommend tools like Google Alerts or reverse image searches if you're creating images or photos. And if you have some really high value content or really popular content, I do suggest registering that with the Copyright Office. And if you're interested in learning more about protecting your intellectual property online, make sure to watch the next video where I share 5 easy ways you can do this today.